Hello friends, welcome to my channel episode number 2. In this episode I shall share all the details regarding my FUE operation in Turkey. Now the place where I chose to do the FUE operation was in Istanbul, Turkey. It's a beautiful place and the clinic was very good, and the clinic doctors who performed the operation were very professional. I felt minimal pain. In fact, you can say virtually no pain at all. The date I did the operation was 29th of December 2022. The type of operation was the FUE hair transplant with sapphire. Uh, they say that it's much more better to do with sapphire tech. The number of grafts were around 4,000. 4,000 to 4,200 grafts were taken from my donor area. The cost of the operation was around $1,590. It included my airport transfers to and fro. It included my entire hotel stay for 2 nights. It included my breakfast, and also the pickup from the hotel to the clinic and back. Now, talking about the precautions which are to be taken before the transplant. Well, I did not take any precautions. I was not told to take any precautions as such, but we came a day prior. So, one day prior to the operation, we went to the clinic and they took my normal blood tests and they checked my blood pressure. It's recommended that people who are having any health related problems or heart related problems, they should not be doing this kind of procedure. It's highly recommended that you ask your doctors or physicians before you opt for this operation. We also were told to come back the next day after the test with empty stomach. So the next day in the morning I did not have anything except for water. So the next day in the morning we went to the clinic early around 8. The doctor came and discussed and drew the proposed hairline which I want. Like I hardly had any hair over here, so he drew a line over here. He drew a line near my crown area to show, okay, this crown area will be filled around, and they drew it with a sketch pen. Now the doctor also showed me that, okay, the proposed hairline which will look like after the transplant, maybe after 6 months or 1 year of the operation. So if I would be satisfied with this kind of hairline or the results. The total duration of the operation is around 6 to 7 hours. So the first part of the operation is they will inject anesthesia. They will induce anesthesia. So they put around 10 to 15 injections all around your head. So the pain is minimal. The pain is just for the initial maybe 1 minute, maximum 1 minute, for the first 2 or 3 injections till the effect of the anesthesia kicks in or starts. And you'll just feel as if there's a needle in your head, or there's a pin being inserted in your head. That's it. It's really not much, and there's nothing to be scared of. But after the anesthesia kicks in, there's virtually no pain, and I don't feel anything. The entire head is numb. Now the next step is removing the grafts. So it takes around 2 to 3 hours, and they take out the grafts from your donor area. That is, in my case, it was from here and over here. So depending upon the health of your hairline, the health of your donor area, they take 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. I've seen they've taken up to 6,000 grafts for some people. It depends how much they can take out and how much your head requires. So in my case, they took around 4,200 grafts. It took around 2 to 3 hours time. And once the grafts were taken, they are sorted out. Some grafts are very healthy. They have 2 or 3 hairs. Some grafts have 2, or some grafts only have 1 hair. So they sort it out and they keep it. And once the grafts are taken, we are given a break for 30 minutes. So during the break, they bring one sandwich and they give you a 30 minutes break. We are totally conscious during the entire operation. So we can, we can even, sometimes get a little bit tired or sweaty, but we should be mentally prepared that we have to sit idle, conscious for the next 6 hours or 7 hours of the operation. Now, after the break, the next step is to place all the healthy grafts back on the proposed hairline over here on the, this is the temple area, over the crown area. So this procedure also takes around 3 hours. You will only feel, you will feel no pain, but you'll only feel a little bit of a needle is being inserted, but it will not, you will not feel any pain. You will feel zero pain, and you are generally comfortable, and you are made comfortable by the doctors and the all the clinic people who are doing this procedure. Once the operation is over, you are told to go back home, go back to the hotel, and you are told to come back the next day for a regular checkup. And also the dressing which is there, they will change the dressing. And the next day when you are going for the checkup and the dressing, once that is done, you are good to fly to back to your home country. So in the next video, I'll be discussing all the challenges which I faced after the operations, and all the precautions which are to be taken after the operation. So I would request you to subscribe if you wish to know all the details. Thank you. Goodbye.